Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about this makeup look which you see here, and I just felt that this makeup look is going to be so perfect for this Valentine's Day because of course this makeup look is so soft, so glowy, so pink, and yeah, so romantic. So if you'd like to learn this makeup look, then please keep on watching. And yeah, before that, do take a moment and subscribe to my channel for more such fun videos. And yeah, now let's get started. So before we start off with makeup, I'm just gonna prep my skin first, and first I'm just gonna use my Kama Ayurveda pure rose water, and I'm just gonna spritz this rose water all over my face. And then I'm just gonna take my MAC Moisture Surge cream, oh no, sorry, MAC Studio Moisture Cream, and I'm just gonna put this cream all over my face and gently massage it on my face, and yeah, so that my makeup or my base sits really well on my skin. So next I'm gonna use my Benefit Professional primer, and I'm just gonna put this primer on my face, and yeah, I'm concentrating this primer actually around my nose and on my forehead. And yeah, after priming my face, let's move on to foundation, and I'm gonna use my MAC face and body foundation in shade C3, and I'm just gonna spot this foundation like you would see me doing over here. And then I'm gonna use my Real Techniques sponge, and yeah, I'm just gonna blend this foundation. And I just had a tiny breakout spot on my cheek, so to conceal that I used my Maybelline FITME concealer. And the reason why I'm using this concealer is simply because this concealer matches my skin tone like really well. So yeah, I applied that concealer over there and also slightly around my nose, and then I used my finger to blend it. Now I'm going to use my MAC PROLONG Wear Concealer in shade NC25, and I'm just going to put this concealer under my eyes, on my forehead, on the bridge of my nose, around my mouth, on my cupid's bow, and on my chin. And firstly I'm just going to use my finger to just warm up that concealer slightly, and then I'm going to go back to my Real Techniques sponge, and yeah, I'm just going to blend it all. Alright, next to set that concealer in place, I'm just going to use my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just going to dab that powder under my eyes, on my forehead, on the bridge of my nose, basically everywhere where I used the concealer to highlight my face. And yeah, I'm just dabbing this powder and kind of locking in that concealer in so that it doesn't move or doesn't budge. For my brows, I'm going to use my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in shade Brunette, and I have filled in my brows off camera, guys, because yeah, I've done a separate video on how do I fill in my eyebrows, so I'm just going to leave the link to that video in the description box below if you're interested. So yeah, and now let's move on to eyes, and for that I'm going to use my NYX eyeshadow base, and I'm just going to use 003 skin tone shade. And yeah, I'm just going to put this base eyeshadow base on my eyelids till my brow bones, and this way my eyeshadows are just not going to move and not going to crease. And then of course, not to forget setting in that eyeshadow base in. So again, I'm going to use my Laura Mercier translucent powder to do so. And next I'm going to use my Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and the first shade which I'm going to take is called Golden Ochre, and it is a beautiful yellowish golden color which actually look like my skin tone itself on camera, but yeah, it gives a very beautiful base to my eyeshadows. So yeah, next I'm gonna use this matte earthy brown color which is called burnt orange, and this makes a beautiful transition color. So I'm just gonna take this shade on my MAC 224 brush, and I'm just gonna put this shade on my crease, and I'm just kind of also extending this shade outwards towards the tip of my brow bones because I just wanted my eyes to look really elongated and dome shaped. So yeah, next I'm gonna take this pack eyeshadow number 34, and it is a beautiful shimmery dark pink, magenta pink kind of shade, and I'm just gonna take this shade on my Makeup Geek brush. I'm just gonna leave all the numbers and details of brushes and products I'm using in the description box below. So yeah, and I'm just gonna put this pack eyeshadow shade exactly in my crease, like you would see me doing over here. And as you guys can already see that this trick is giving a lot of depth to my eyelids, and yeah, that is what I wanted. And next I'm gonna use another shade from Pack Cosmetics. This is number 33, and this is a beautiful soft baby pink color, of course a shimmery pink color. And I'm just gonna take this color on this synthetic flat synthetic brush, and I'm just gonna put this color on all over my eyelids, like you would see me doing over here. And as you guys can already tell that I'm just gonna put that soft baby pink color within my crease, and I'm not gonna mess up with that fuchsia magenta dark pink going on in my crease actually. And of course some more blending. I'm just gonna take that matte transition color burnt orange on this fluffy blending brush, and yeah, I'm just gonna blend my crease all over again, because of course we would like to have that well blended and blown out effect on our eyes. And next I'm gonna use this beautiful matte dark pink, raspberry pink sort of shade from the palette. This is called Love Letter, and I'm just gonna put this shade in the outer corners of my eyes, and I'm just sort of accentuating that outer V on my eyes, because yeah, I really love to have such kind of look. It gives a lot of depth and dimension to your eyes. So yeah, this is what you would see me doing over here. And next I'm going to use that same raspberry pink shade, Love Letter, on this flat shader brush, and I'm just going to put this shade on my lower lash line. And after this I'm going to use a pencil brush, and I'm just going to smoke out my lower lash line. And of course I also used that burnt orange shade on that pencil brush to smoke it out. And next I'm gonna take this eyeshadow from Stella. This is in shade Kitten, and oh my god you guys, I'm so obsessed with this shade, especially for highlighting my brow bones and the inner corners of my eyes. And this is exactly what you would see me doing over here. I'm just using that shade to highlight my brow bones, and I'm also gonna place this shade in the inner corners of my eyes. And you guys can see this looks so beautiful. It's a beautiful champagne color which has got that right amount of iridescence and sheen. And yeah, this way my eyes are gonna look more wide awake, and of course my eyebrows are gonna look more lifted. And then I'm gonna take this white eyeliner pencil from NYX, and I'm just gonna put this white liner in my waterline. And now let's move on to eyeliner. I'm gonna use my Maybelline Master Ink eyeliner in shade Blackest Black, and I'm just gonna do a winged eyeliner, but yeah, I'm just gonna keep it really thin. So yeah, this is what you would see me doing over here. And I have also made a separate video on how do I do my winged eyeliner. So if you'd like to see that video again, I'm just gonna leave it in the description box below, because over there I'm just explaining everything in depth and in details. And after doing the winged eyeliner, I'm just gonna move on to mascara, and I'm gonna use my Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. And yeah, I'm just gonna coat my eyelashes, and I'm also sort of pushing my eyelashes up, if you guys can already tell. So yeah, this way I don't really need an eyelash curler. And after this I'm gonna use my Clinique bottom lash mascara, and I'm just gonna coat my bottom eyelashes. And coating your bottom eyelashes are a must, you guys, because this really finishes off the look, the eye look so well, and it kind of, you know, pulls everything together. So yeah, after coating my bottom eyelashes, I'm just gonna move on to face, and I'm gonna use my The Balm Cosmetics Luminiser palette, and I'm just gonna use that bronzer which is called Betty Luminizer. I'm just gonna put this bronzer in the hollows of my cheekbones. and it is a beautiful warm toned bronzer. So of course I am not contouring or anything of that sort because I wanted this look to be really soft and romantic. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this bronzer in the hollows of my cheekbones to add that warmth and to have that life back on my face. And of course I'm gonna contour my nose because oh my god you guys, I'm just obsessed with nose contouring these days because I think it makes a huge difference in pictures and photographs. So yeah, I'm just gonna contour my nose and I'm just gonna clean up that contour ever since so slightly, and I used my MAC concealer to do so. Now for my blush, I'm gonna use this NYX blush in shade Sweet Pink, and I'm just gonna place this shade on the apples of my cheekbones, and then I'm slightly blending it away towards my temple. And I really like to uh, place my blush like that because it gives a very lifted look to my face. And keeping the entire soft pink theme in mind, I'm going to use my Mua Undress Your Skin Shimmer Highlighter, Makeup Academy highlighter, and this one is in shade Opal Scents Amber. And oh my god you guys, I love this highlighter. There's a beautiful corally pink sort of highlighter which looks stunning, as you guys can already tell. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this highlighter on the tops of my cheekbones and also above the arch of my brows. And now I'm gonna spritz my face using my MAC Fix Plus, and then I'm gonna use this Bobbi brown shimmer brick in pink. And yeah, it's broken. So yeah, I'm just gonna put that highlighter, this Bobbi brown highlighter, on the tops of my cheekbones again to intensify that highlight even more. And now let's move on to lips. I'm going to use my MAC Prolong Wear Lip Liner in shade Anticipated, and it is a beautiful neutral pink sort of color. So I'm just going to line my lips using this lip liner, and I'm also going to fill in my lips using the same. Alright, next I'm going to use this beautiful lip gloss from Colorbar. This one is in shade Cherry Sheen, and it is a very bright pink color. And I just wanted to go for a very neutral soft pink on my lips, like just a wash of pink on my lips. So I just dabbed that lip gloss on my lips, and then I used my finger, and then I used a lip brush to spread it evenly on my lips, like you would see me doing over here. And lastly, I'm just going to use these false eyelashes from Kiss Beauty. These ones are in style iconic, very pretty, very soft looking, and yeah, they look really natural. So after popping those eyelashes on, I'm just going to cover the lash band with my eyeliner. And now to lock everything in, I'm just going to use my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in shade Medium Plus, and I'm just dabbing that powder on my face so that everything locks in place and doesn't move and doesn't budge. And yeah, this is pretty much it guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this makeup look. If you like it, please give it a big thumbs up, means a lot. Please do subscribe to my channel for more such fun videos. And yeah, a happy Valentine's Day to all my loves. And do go out and celebrate. Even if you're not having a Valentine, that's okay. Just go and pamper yourself, have some chocolates, have some fun. And yeah, this is it. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye bye.